All right, everyone. Welcome to Crypto Miners Telegram AMA with Space DEX. My name is Mary. I will be your host. And just a reminder that anything we talk about in here is for educational purpose only. And you should all do your own research. So there is no financial advice in this session. But today we are going to learn more about this project called Space DEX. And with us, we finally have Luis and Carlos to present the project. Welcome, guys. Happy to have you here.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Nice to stay here. If you want.
Yeah, so let's start by introducing yourselves a little bit to us here in Crypto Miners.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I have been here before, almost 2 weeks ago, because the Siva World Cup token, yeah. But okay, I introduce myself. My name is Luis Fernandez. I'm from Spain. I work in development company. We are working in crypto since 2016. We work with mining. We make projects since 2017. Last one was with Pavel, the CEO from Siva World Cup, yeah. And now we are here to talk about a new DEX on the Binance Smart Chain, Space DEX, yeah. That's it, yeah. I'm into crypto since 2016. We make several projects. I work with Bitcoin Private, with Wing, with Blockchain Casino. The last one was the Siva World Cup token with the Pavel team. And now we are here with this new DEX in Binance Smart Chain. We would like to talk about a little bit about the difference between the centralized exchange, the decentralized exchange, why a new DEX, why on Binance Smart Chain, what we are offering, what is good for the investor, for buy the token in the pre-sale, everything. We want to explain everything about this. Yeah?
Very good. Are we going to hear from you as well, Carlos?
No, he's only here for maybe share the screen and something like this, because he will not speak much English as you.
Okay, that's fine.
Normal Pavel will come with us because he's also here in this project, but maybe he is busy today or later in the next time. Yeah, he will. So now, if you want, we
Luis, can I ask you something? If your microphone, it sounds a little bit like you're in a box. If you can adjust your microphone closer to your mouth.
El micrófono de los auriculares no te funciona, Luis.
It's a little bit difficult to hear.
Chico, ¿podemos hablar del micrófono
Creo que se escucha el de la cámara. O el de la cámara o te das por ahí.
Now, better?
No.
Now better?
No.
Hello?
Se oye otro micrófono que yo creo que es el de la cámara.
I don't know. I just think if you put your microphone a bit closer to your mouth, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that helps. Well, we can hear you, but it's not perfect. I just wanted to say that so you know.
Hello?
Maybe it sounds like you're in space. Maybe that's it.
Hello?
So let's try anyway then, shall we? Now you're muted, Luis. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Luis.
Hi, is better now or not?
It's a little bit better, I think. Yeah, let's do it now.
I think we are not using the microphone from the head. Okay, so sorry for all of this delay. Yeah, we we were talking about the decentralized exchange, yeah, because we are launching this Space DEX. Maybe it's good to talk a little bit about the difference between a centralized exchange and a decentralized exchange. Yeah? What are the decentralized exchange offering? Yeah? We can trade our assets, different tokens, without the need of deposit funds in a third party. Yeah? You just need to connect your wallet and you can exchange. Everyone already know about the PancakeSwap or the Uniswap or many of the decentralized exchanges that are already in the working some time ago. Yeah? So here we have the privacy. Yeah, you don't need to make any KYC. You don't need to make any deposit. You don't have any limits on what you are exchanging, on the use of your assets. Yeah, you can exchange whatever you want. This is almost the difference between centralized exchange and decentralized exchange. Yeah? You have your own custody of your assets. You don't need to deposit in anywhere, any place. You don't have limits and you don't have to make any KYC. Yeah? So this is what the decentralized exchange offer. Yeah? What we are doing, why we are offering a new decentralized exchange, what we can offer for the users, what is new here. Yeah? What we have here in Space DEX is a different protocol for the liquidity. Also, we are offering a better features for the traders. Yeah? You can use everything you find in the centralized exchange, you will be able to use in this decentralized exchange. Yeah? You can make limit orders, you can use the stop loss, the take profit. You can also make leverage. Yeah? You can make longs and shorts, yeah, with until per 10 leverage, yeah, perpetual DEX. Yeah, we believe that this new protocol is something different, something that is really improving a little bit what we have until now. Why is this protocol better? Yeah, because we are not using the liquidity pools, so we don't have any price impact. Yeah, when you make a swap in a decentralized exchange, you need to take care about the price impact. Yeah, because it depends on the liquidity. You will be pay a little bit percent for the swap you will do. Yeah. So here we use different protocol for the liquidity. We use the vaults, not the liquidity pools, and you don't have any price impact. So you will be able to trade your tokens just paying a small fee. The fee here in Space DEX will be 0.1%. You don't need to pay any price impact because we are not using the liquidity pools. Right? We are using a different protocol. Yeah? So basically, you have here everything you will find in centralized exchange. You will be able to use here in the decentralized exchange. Yeah? Maybe I can share a little bit our DApp. We are going to launch the DApp before the pre-sale of the token. And what is the benefit for the token? Yeah, we are offering the pre-sale of the Falcon token, and this token will be used because you will be able to get a share of the fees made in the DEX. Yeah, so the holders of the Falcon token will be able to put in a stake, and they will receive rewards in BNBs directly from the fees from the swaps and the fees from the lending. You have leverage in the DEX. You can make perpetual, yeah, open loans and shorts, and you can leverage your trades until per 10 times. Yeah, so this is kind of lending, and the DEX will use the liquidity for the swaps, and the liquidity also for lending, yeah, for the leverage operating, yeah, trades. So everything of this have a fee, and this fee will be used for reward the holders of the Falcon token. Yeah? 25% of the fees will be used for the staking of the Falcon token, and 75% will be used for reward the liquidity providers. When we talk about the DEX, about what we are offering, yeah, we are talking about the not price impact, because we use vaults instead of using liquidity pools. When people is using the decentralized exchange to borrow the liquidity, to be liquidity providers, they normally have a reward, yeah, but they need to risk a little bit the assets, because they need to make the liquidity tokens with one token and maybe USDT and the token of the DEX, or USDT or some kind of exotic tokens. Yeah? And here the liquidity providers will be only adding liquidity in 4 tokens, yeah? In 4 assets: Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, and USDT. So when you are adding liquidity to this protocol, you are not in risk with the impermanent loss, because you don't have to pay your BNBs or your BTCs or your USDTs with a risk token that will make probably not profitable your investment, yeah? Because you add liquidity with 2 tokens, and one of them go up or down, different, and you are not getting a good reward. Yeah? So we are offering here is for liquidity providers, you can add liquidity in the protocol in one of the 4 of these assets, and you will be getting your rewards directly in BNBs from the swaps and from the lending, and you will be able to claim your rewards directly. You don't need to take out your liquidity to get the reward. Yeah? You add liquidity in the protocol, and you will be receiving your part of BNBs that you will be able to claim. So yeah.
All right. That was a long explanation. Thank you so much. It was a little bit hard to hear you, because there's a little bit unclear sound or something. I don't really know how to fix it though for you, but we could understand most of it, I think.
Yeah.
So if I read your web page, it says our mission and vision. Since our inception, our mission has been to simplify investing and keeping decentralized finance universally accessible and beneficial. We want people to turn to Space DEX for peace of mind when looking for investing and collecting rewards. So basically, you haven't launched yet, right? You have a white paper going on, whitelist going on, I mean.
Yeah.
So can people in here take part of the whitelist if they want?
Yes, I believe yes. There is a Google form in the Telegram room from Space DEX, and they can make the request for joining to the whitelist. Yes.
All right. So, and when is the pre-sale going to happen?
The pre-sale will be from the 1st of December to the 3rd of December. Yeah.
Okay, 1st of December.
The DApp we are launching in testnet before the pre-sale starts. Yeah. Talking about this, maybe I can share my screen. Right.
The app. You're talking about the app.
Right? Yeah, the DApp. You can see now on the screen.
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah, this is the DApp. We are already working on it. Yeah, this is the home. When you see here, this is the trade. You have the. What we are trying to offer, what we need to understand is that we are offering like everything you will find in a centralized exchange, but in a decentralized exchange. Yeah, with the benefit of the decentralized exchange. You don't need to deposit. You don't need to make a KYC, and you don't have any limit. Yeah. So this is the interface. It's quite easy to use, you know. Sometimes it's a little bit complicated to use the decentralized tools. Yeah, we have here the trade side. We have swap. We have for open long, short, yeah, and swap. And when you put long, you can see here, you can put until 10 times the leverage, yeah. And you have all the information you will find in a centralized exchange. You have also here your positions open, your orders, your trades, the historical, yeah. So this is quite easy to use. We believe that this is quite simple to understand, to use. The benefit of this is that you have a low fee when you are trading here. For the swaps, it's only 0.1%. If you see here, if I make a swap now, this is this is testnet, yeah, and I change one BTC for Ethereum, yeah, you have 13 Ethereum. You see here down, you see the price BTC 16,576, the price of Ethereum, yeah, and liquidity available, yeah. But what you are not going to see here is any kind of price impact. When you try to change around $10,000 in bank swap between BUSD and BTC, you have a 0.55% price impact. But it's quite a little bit, yeah. So here you are not going to have any price impact because we are using not the liquidity pools, we are using the bounce. Later I will explain a little bit how it works, yeah. And you can also make trades for longs and shorts with leverage. When you are open this leverage position, you trade, you will be paying the fee for the lending because you are borrowing the funds to open this position. Of course, you have the collateral. If your collateral go to zero, if the price is against your position, you will close the position, you will lose your collateral, and you will be paying the fees from the lending. Yeah? Everything here, you will see everything here. Yeah? When you put here and you long the 1 BNB per 10 times, yeah, you see here your collateral, your leverage is per 10, your entry price is $300, liquidity price will be 273, and the fees you will pay for the leverage will be $2.95. Yeah. So this is easy. This is the same you will find normally in a centralized exchange, but with the benefit you have because you don't need to deposit your funds in any third party. You don't have to make any KYC. You don't need to you don't have any limitation for the trades. And you also have here the socials. Yeah, you will be able to share your trades in your socials, Twitter, Facebook, Telegram directly. You just need to press here your social you want to share, and you will share your trade in this social. Yeah. Then we have the earn. We have here the Falcon token and the LP Falcon. When you add liquidity in the protocol, you will receive the LP Falcon token, and you will put this in a stake, and you will receive your rewards from the fees of the trades, of the swaps and the lending in BNBs. When you have the Falcon token, that is the token that we are referring in the pre-sale, you will receive also 25% of these fees. When you put in a stake, you will receive BNBs. Of course, this token also have a sale tax of 10%, so 20% of the sale tax will go also in BNBs to reward the staking of the token. Yeah? And we have here the referral system. You can make affiliates, you can share your referral link, and you can invite your friends to trade in our DEX. You will be receiving a percent of the fees of the trades of your friends, and your friends will have a lower fee also for their trades. Yeah? So it's a win-win.
How much is the referral? How much do you get if you refer someone then?
You have 3 tiers, yeah? Tier 1, 2, and 3. It depends on the volume of your the trading of your referrals. It comes from 10% to 30%. Tier 1 will be 10% of the fees of the trades from your friends, 20%, 30%, yeah, depending on the volume. And also your friends will have a lower fee for trading the DEX. Yeah? So it's not like you win from your friends and your friends don't have nothing. Yeah? So,
and is it also like this that you, if you hold the token, you also get percentage of the what the platform is making as revenue?
Everything, you know? Yeah. In the earn, you have for the Falcon token, that is the token in the pre-sale, you will receive the 25% of the fees made in the platform. Yeah. So when you buy the Falcon
in
token,
BNB, right? You pay it out in BNB.
Yeah, of course. We are You know what is the difference, because many of the DEX have a lot of things, you know. When you add liquidity in most of the DEX, you have a risk, because you need to pair your assets between maybe BNB and, let's say, Cake, or let's say whatever token you need to pair from add the liquidity, yeah? And you will get the reward in the form of these two tokens, but you know how it goes. The reward goes inside your liquidity token, yeah? So you are not able to claim your rewards. You just have more of the tokens you are adding in liquidity, you know, yeah? The only protocol that is giving the reward separate is the Uniswap V3, yeah? In Uniswap, when you add liquidity, you have an NFT, yeah? And you are able to claim your rewards in these tokens, and you can claim the rewards without take out your liquidity, yeah? This is only happening in Uniswap.
But now you said Uniswap. Are you gonna launch on Binance, on BNB and Ethereum?
No, we are going to launch the DEX in Binance Smart Chain only. I am talking about the protocol. Yeah. The only protocol that is giving rewards separate for the liquidity providers is the Uniswap V3. Yeah? Here is the same. You have your liquidity, with the difference that you only need to provide liquidity in BNB, BUSD, Bitcoin, or Ethereum. Yeah? So you are not going to risk your assets, because you are not going to need to make a pair between your BNBs or your USDTs with an exotic token. You know what I mean, yeah? You add liquidity in one of these four assets, and the liquidity price, your liquidity tokens, value will depend on the price of these four tokens: Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, BNB.
Okay, yeah.
So when you add liquidity,
can we have some, because we have lots of questions now from the audience here. Can we start to do some questions maybe also? Someone is asking about the fees that are almost zero. Do these costs include the platform's other financial capabilities as well, or are they just intended for exchanges? Are the fees for the liquidity providers the same as other fees?
Yeah, the fees are the same for everyone. It's 0.1%. Of course, when you make a trade in a decentralized exchange, you need to sync the smart contract for every trade. You are making a transaction, and you will need to pay the gas. Of course, in Binance Smart Chain, the gas for the protocol will be around $1 per trade. This is the gas from the Binance Smart Chain, and it's the same you will pay in PancakeSwap or in any other of the DEX. Of course, you pay the gas, and you pay the fee. The gas is around $1 for any trade, and the fee is 0.1%. Yeah? And it's the same for everyone.
Yeah, there's another question here about the fees, a little bit similar. So the Falcon's sale tax will be 10% for the first 3 months, right? And after that, it will be 7%. And then down to 5%, I think. Why did you decide on a business model with variable rates like this? And why is it preferable to utilize a variable rate rather than a set one? Can this rate decrease further in 2023?
Yeah. Okay. This is something about the business. Yeah. We are talking here about a new protocol. We believe that this protocol is similar to the GMX protocol for Avalanche, and they are making quite a good business, good for the investors of the token, good for the liquidity providers. Yeah? It's quite the best protocol efficiency for the liquidity providers, yeah? Because you are not, when you are adding liquidity, you don't have any impermanent loss, or you are not in risk assets, you know, you are only depending on the price of Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, and USDT. Yeah? So we were talking about the fees. Yeah.
Yeah, there's other person asking about these 25% also.
Yeah, about the sale tax. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, for the sale tax is about the business. Yeah, if we need, if we want to grow the DEX, the more liquidity providers, the more buyers for the token, Falcon, we need to make marketing. Yeah? So the sale tax will be used 20% for the holders of the token, of the Falcon token. They will get the 20% of the sale tax, and the 80% of the sale tax will be used for make marketing. We are making marketing for this launch, for the pre-sale. We have quite a big campaign for marketing in Chinese, in Vietnam communities, English communities, Spanish communities. We are spending around $100,000 for this marketing for the pre-sale, because we have the interest for the buyers for the pre-sale, for the token in pre-sale, and also for make users for the platform, yeah? Liquidity providers and people who will trade in the platform. Yeah? This is the marketing we are doing not only for the sale of the token, because the hard cap is around 600 BNBs and the soft cap is 300 BNBs. We are talking about 180,000 in total for the pre-sale, and we are spending 100,000 for the marketing of the pre-sale. Yeah? So it's not like something that makes sense. Yeah? But this is not only marketing for the pre-sale of the token, this is marketing because we want buyers for the token in the listing, we want users for the platform, liquidity providers, everything. Yeah? And the sell tax is because we need to keep making marketing every day. You need to make a little bit marketing, maybe $2,000, $3,000 per day is need to grow the community, to keep buy pressure for the Falcon token, and to grow the ecosystem with more liquidity providers, more volume in the DEX, and more profits for everyone. Yeah? So this is why we are using the sell tax, and this sell tax will be for reward the holders of the Falcon token and also for the marketing.
Okay. So, and about these 25% of the fee that are going back to the holders, someone wants to know, why did you choose to give it back in BNB, and also what is happening with the rest, the 75%?
Yeah, 25% is for the Falcon holder, yeah, and 75% is for the liquidity providers. When you add liquidity in a DEX, in a protocol, you get a reward, yeah? 75% of these rewards will go for the liquidity providers, and 25% will go for the token holders, yeah? For the Falcon token holders. Why is 25-75? Because it's normal, yeah? It's need to, people who add liquidity need a reward, yeah? And 25% for the Falcon token and 75% for the liquidity providers. And why in BNB? Because we will make all the profits in Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, or USDT. So the protocol will use the profits, will exchange for BNB, and will share in BNB for both stake, the stake for the liquidity providers, the Falcon LP, and the stake of the Falcon. Yeah? Why in BNB? Because we need to use one token for reward, and we think it's better to use the native token of the chain. If it's BNB, is the better thing. Yeah?
That's good. All right. So, is there something else you want to mention before we move on to some of the questions from the audience in here, the live questions?
Yeah. Here is Carlos is showing these numbers about the market volume. Yeah. These numbers comes from the Binance, yeah, and we can see here that 60% of the volume of the market is between the pairs with Bitcoin, Ethereum, USD, USDT, and BNB. Yeah, this is important because this is why we are focusing our DEX in these four assets. Yeah, it doesn't mean that we will be adding new assets in the protocol in the short time, but initially we will be offering these four assets to trade in the DEX. Yeah, and for the liquidity providers. Yeah. This is very important because when you add liquidity here in this protocol, you will depend, the price of your liquidity will depend on these four assets price, yeah? Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, and USDT, USD. So this is the market volume for these assets. It's 60% of the market volume in Binance is made with these four assets. Yeah? This is important because this is why we understand that we have a good business here. There will be the more volume with these four assets is the 60% of the total volume. That is normal to understand why we are not adding more tokens initially to the protocol, to the platform. Yeah? because most of the trades are made in these assets. We are offering here an alternative to the people who are using the centralized exchange in a decentralized platform without a high fees, because if you want to trade normally in PancakeSwap or in other decentralized exchanges, you will need to pay 0.25% plus the gas, and here we are talking about 0.1% and zero pricing cap. Yeah? So yeah, this is also important information to understand that the market volume for these four assets actually is about 60% of the market. Yeah? It means that it's normal enough, yeah, to make a business around this.
Cool. Very good. We have a little bit time left for some live audience questions in here, so I will start to unmute some people. I think North had a good question that he sent to me. Go ahead, North.
Hello, can you hear me? Thank you very much, Mary.
Yes, we can hear you.
Good to have you, Carlos. So my question is about the liquidity providers getting liquidated as a result of, let's say, not having stable reward or yieldings. So how do you ensure that liquidity providers don't get liquidated? And secondly, would you be like providing, let's say, like a 50% reward, that's to the LP provider, so they can actually have, like, let's say, a reward in stable coins, and then those who stake can actually have their own reward in your token?
Yeah. Please separate the questions. First question was about the. Can you repeat, please?
Did you get the question?
I get, but you made two questions.
Okay, I said, how do you ensure that those providing liquidity don't get liquidated in the process?
Great. Now, it's not possible you get liquidated. It's not possible you get liquidated when you are adding liquidity to the protocol. The liquidity providers will be adding funds to the vaults, to the deposits for make the swaps and the lending for the leverage operations in BNB, BTC, Ethereum, or BUSD, USDT. Yeah? There is no way for them to get liquidated because they are, let's say, they are borrowing the funds for a protocol, and the protocol will use these funds for make swaps and for the lending for the leverage trades. Yeah. So when you are the liquidity provider, you have zero risk for the liquidation. It's not possible you get liquidated. Yeah. You are only getting rewards from the fees of the swaps and the fees of the lending, and you will take these rewards. You will be able to claim these rewards in BNB directly while your liquidity keeps working in the protocol. Yeah? When you want to take out your liquidity, you will burn your liquidity token and you will get back your funds in Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, or USDT. You will choose which one of the assets from the protocol you want to get back to your wallet. You know. So you have not risk when you are adding liquidity to the protocol. You are just adding liquidity, and this liquidity will be used for borrow in the lendings and for make possible the swaps between these assets. Yeah, you are getting rewards in BNB, and when you want to take back your liquidity to your wallet, you just burn your liquidity token, and you get your liquidity, your funds back in the asset you choose from the store. Yeah? Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, or USDT. Did I answer your first question?
Yeah, you answered my first question. So should I go ahead with the second one?
Thank you, North. I think we don't have much time, North, so maybe we can have someone else up here, and you can ask the question in their community.
The second question. Okay.
Let's have Kate up here. Kate, what's your question?
What is your upcoming pre-sale project to launch? What is your big community will you have grow? And we can learn what is your pre-sale token. Will have much more money to earn with your project. Can we have you explain more?
You need them to explain the pre-sale, Kate. Is that what you're asking?
Can I ask other?
No, one question only, Kate.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's talk about the pre-sale. How will it go? Maybe the tokenomics there. You will when you are in the pre-sale, you will get a bit cheaper price than from the launch, right?
Yeah, you have a 10% discount in the pre-sale. The pre-sale will be 90% of the total supply will be offered in the pre-sale. 51% will go for the liquidity of the token Falcon, and 49% will go for the liquidity of the DEX in the vaults. Yeah. The 10% left will be vested, locked for 12 months. It will be for the team. Yeah, you have 10% discount. The soft cap will be 300 DMVs. The hard cap will be 600 DMVs. And that's it. 1st of December to the 3rd of December. And that's it.
Very good. Thank you, Kate, for that. Let's see if we have one more question. Gibson, what is your question?
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, we hear you.
My question goes this way. So what are the unique features you are trying to implement into your exchange that other exchange might not have, and which might lead more users to make use of your exchange? What are the unique features you are trying to implement into your project? Can you give us a snippet?
Yeah, I think it's a good question because I will try to make a recap. Yeah, what we are offering here is decentralized exchange with low fees. This is the first thing. Yeah, when you make a swap in our DEX, you will find 0.1% fee. That is quite lower than the fees from other DEX. Yeah, so you have a low fee, you have zero price impact. You won't never see price impact here when you make a swap. You have all the trading tools you have in a centralized exchange. You have the stop loss, take profit, order limit, everything you will find. You have also leverage operation. You can make leverage until per 10. You have a quite user-friendly interface. You have seen before the interface is quite easy to understand. You have all the information you need for a trader. And we have also a good protocol for the liquidity providers. Yeah? We don't have quite any impermanent loss. We reward the liquidity providers with BNBs directly that they are able to claim. You don't have to pair your assets with a risk asset. You will depend, the price of the liquidity, the value of your liquidity will depend on the price of these four assets, yeah? Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, and BSD. So we believe that we have quite good difference for the traders and quite good difference for the liquidity providers, yeah? From the users. Yeah?
Wow, a lot
Very
of
good.
features. People are trying to make use of your projects, and I wish you success. Thank you.
Thank you, Gibson. Thank you. What do you say, guys? Do we have time for one more question?
Yeah. Yes, for us,
Luis?
yes. We have still 6-7 minutes we have until.
Let's go. So, Gemfi, do you have a question?
Hi.
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 What is your question?
Can you tell us some of the remarkable ways to earn more in your platform? Can you tell us some of remarkable ways to earn more in your platform?
Remarkable what?
Remarkable ways to earn more in your platform.
Yeah, I think we have gone through that already. Gemfi. Luis, is there something you want to add?
What are benefits? What are benefits of buying your tokens, especially now that
Yeah,
we are in bear market?
yeah. Talking about the bear market, we believe that the market is always here. Yeah, we are here in the market since 2016. I tell you something, yeah. If you want to invest or not invest, you need to find if you like the business behind the token, yeah. We are offering the part of the rewards from the business to the token holders, yeah. We are offering a reflection from the sale tax also for rewarding BNBs to the token holders, and we have a business that is something, let's say, quite, in my opinion, quite new for the Binance Smart Chain, with different protocol for the liquidity providers, different protocol for the swaps, for the lending, low fees for the traders, zero price impact. Yeah, and I think it's better to invest in a token in a bear market than in a bull market, because when it's better to buy Bitcoin? When it's $69,000, or now when it's $16,000. Yeah. So it's the same for everything, you know. If you invest now in the bear market in new launch, probably if you are investing in a good project, of course, probably you will have more success with your investment, yeah, because it's better to invest in the bottom of the market than to invest in the top of the market, yeah. So, but we are not launching the project because it's bear market or it's bull market, yeah. We are launching this because we have been working in this since 1 year ago, and we are now with this on the table. This is the moment, this is the time, and this is when we are launching this. Yeah, we are really not too much concerned about the sale of the token. This is kind of a marketing thing to make people know about the platform, about the DEX. We are searching. We are trying to grow a community users for the platform, more than the selling of the pre-sale, because like I told before, it's $100,000 in marketing. Why we make a pre-sale for $180,000? $180,000. This is kind of the launch is more to attract new users for the platform, to make people know about us, about the DEX, about the protocol for the liquidity providers, about the protocol, the DEX for the traders, you know. And the sale of the token is good because the buyers of the token will have a good reward with the token in stake, 25% of the profit from the business, 20% from the sale tax, and a 10% discount on the listing price. So it's good, but this is kind of marketing for the platform. Yeah? We are not really trying to sell the token because we need to sell the token. Yeah?
All right, very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's have one more question. And Nakash, what is your question?
Hello everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Hello everyone, can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you. Can you hear us? Let's have your question, please.
My question is, current DEX issues its transactions are often slow, low liquidity, and most DEXs do not offer cross-chain trading. So is the plan for Space DEX to be cross-chain?
Yeah. Not in the short time, because if we understand what we are saying here, it's quite, let's say, concentrate business. Yeah, we are talking about 4 assets. Maybe will be another 1 or 2 more added to the protocol. Yeah, and we are talking about the 60% of the market of the trades. Yeah, is made in these 4 assets. Yeah, this is why we are offering this. This is for Binance Smart Chain. This is for Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, USDT, BUSD, and this is what we are doing here. If we want to launch a DEX with every of the assets that is in the Binance Smart Chain, we will make when the protocol from Uniswap, the B3, yeah, will be free. It will be next year in 2023, April. The license from the Uniswap B3 will be finished, you know, and we will be able to use this protocol, because this is very good protocol when we are talking about the trading for these assets, yeah? Low fees, zero price impact, liquidity providers don't have any impermanent loss, rewards in BNB. This is very good for this, yeah? But this is not a DEX for 2,000 tokens, yeah? This is a DEX for the 60% of the trading volume in the Binance Smart Chain. Probably, in April of the next year, we will make a swap with the B3 protocol because we believe this is the best protocol for a swap, for a DEX, yeah? And we will make this in the next future, yeah? And make multi-cross-chain is also in the table because for a DEX, with the liquidity pools and everything normal, like let's say like PancakeSwap or something like this, with Chainlink, that we are working with them for all these developments, they will have the protocol for multi-cross-chain and will be easy to integrate this protocol also in our DEX. But this will be a next thing, you know. Now we're talking about this Space DEX is only limited for the Binance Smart Chain and for these 4 assets, probably 1 or 2 more in the short future. And in, let's say, next year, we will make probably a decentralized exchange for every of the assets on the Binance Smart Chain, and also we can make also multi-cross-chain in other chains, yeah? But not in the short term.
Great, thank you so much. So guys, time flies when you're having fun, and it was a pleasure to hear you talk about the project. And I would like to offer you a few minutes if you want to have a closing statement and also maybe a wrap up or, well, whatever you want to say to our community, Luis.
No, I only need to say thank you and sorry for the delay in the beginning because we have problems with the connections and nothing. We are here with this new project. This is not something that we made in 1 month or something. You know, we are working in protocols from decentralized exchange one year ago. We are here now with this protocol for the Binance Smart Chain. As I explained before, this is a protocol. This have some benefits for the users, for the traders, and for the liquidity providers, because we are concentrating everything in these 4 assets with this different system for the swap. The swap is working with the vaults, with the deposits, not with the liquidity pools, with the records of chain links for balance the deposits. So every time we will have the same assets for trade and with zero price impact. This is what is it, yeah? For the pre-sale of the token, we are offering the 25% of the business of the swaps and the lending fees, and 20% of the reflection of the sale tax of the token. We will keep doing marketing for the pre-sale. We will keep doing marketing for the DEX to grow the community, the users, the traders. We will make marketing for take the most number of traders to our platform. We will also have copy trading in the platform. In the next development will be copy trading. We will make smart contracts for the traders, so people will be able to copy the trades in the same way. Right? Connect your wallet, deposit your tokens in one smart contract, and this smart contract will be doing the same trades that will be done for the traders you choose. You know, so we have something quite interesting here. We just need to make this pre-sale and to start the business and grow the liquidity and the users and the traders to have something good for everyone.
Very good. Thank you so much. And I have a little fun question at the end here, and that is do you like pineapple on your pizza or not?
I think it's better to say yes, but no. No, I tried pineapple on my pizza. I have friends that like it. I tried, but I never. I don't like it.
You tried, you didn't like it, or what? You liked it?
I tried and I don't like it. I don't really see nothing.
All
nothing.
right.
I
and
like
another
the pizza procedure.
Another more serious question. Maybe Carlos, do you like pineapple on your pizza?
¿Te gusta la piña en la pizza, Carlos?
Estaba muteado. Dime.
Si te gusta la piña en la pizza.
No.
No. Okay. Okay. So Luis, one last question from Mary here, and that is, where do you see this project in 3 to 5 years? What is your very long-term vision for this? What are your hopes?
Okay, the hopes for this, of course, we want to have the same trading market like have GMX in Avalanche network. You know, they are making, they have around 400 million in liquidity, and they make like 1.5 million per week in profits for the liquidity providers and the token holders. Yeah? So where we want to see us in the short time, in the next year, something like this, you know, because it's really quite the same that they are doing in the Avalanche network. They start this protocol they launched the DEX I think in October of this year, yeah, and in short time they are having a quite good volume from trading and liquidity providers, and everything is running quite good, yeah. So this is kind of the thing we want to be in the next year, yeah? Something like this, of course.
Yeah, very good. It's always good to have a vision, then how you reach it, and so that's part of the journey, but it's good to have a goal.
Of course, it's not
away.
Maybe it's need to explain a little bit more clear, you know, but if you think about this, we are offering just for the liquidity providers some kind of, let's say, like bank, yeah, where you deposit your funds without any risk, and you get rewards in real assets, yeah, in BNB. We understand that there are many farms or DEX, you know, that you need to pay your tokens with the strengths of the exotic tokens, and you get reward in the native token from the DEX that it tends to worth nothing in the short time, or in the, you know. And here we have good protocol, good reward for the liquidity providers, low risk for them because they don't need to risk their asset or to pay their assets with the strength things, you know. And we have low fees for the traders. We have good tools for the traders. You know, we think that this is something that we can have a little bit space in the ecosystem of crypto. You know? And this is there is nothing like this in Binance Smart Chain until now. We will be the first with this kind of protocol. We believe that it's good protocol for the efficiency of the liquidity. Different from the Uniswap V3. I don't want to say it's better or worse. In my opinion, it's better, with the difference that you will only use 4 or 5 assets here. But you know, when you are in the V3, you need to select a price rank of your liquidity. When the price go higher or lower of the price rank you choose, you need to liquidate your asset. You put Ethereum in USDT or USDT everything. If your price rank go higher and you have USDT Ethereum, you liquidate your Ethereum and you stay all in USDT. And if it go lower, you sell your Ethereum and you have all in USDT. Yeah? So this is not very good because you need to be all the time looking at your liquidity and the price of the liquidity. You know, here is not complicated. You add liquidity in one of the 4 assets and you get rewards in BNB, and you get back your liquidity in the assets you added, you know.
Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure hosting you, an interesting project. I hope everyone do their own research about this one. And as we said, there's a pre-sale going on from 1st of December to 3rd of December. And if you want to be on a whitelist, you have to go to their, I think, Telegram. You have a Telegram room, right, where people can go if they're interested. Very good.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for coming, both Luis and Carlos. And yeah, I wish you a very good day or rest of the evening, and good luck with the project and the pre-sale.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
And everyone in here who didn't get to ask your questions, go to their social, their Telegram, their Twitter, and ask your questions there, please. So have a nice whatever, guys, wherever you are, as usual. See you. Bye, Carlos. Bye, everyone. Good night.